Okay, everybody, I just want to do a quick video on some literal equations that we need to know, especially for the quiz coming up. So in each case, when you look at these, they're always telling us to solve for a variable. When you look at the problem, there's an extra variable in the way. We just want to treat this like a regular number. Like this could easily be 2 equals 5x. Okay, if we thought of that, we would say, oh, well, divide both sides by 5. And that's what we want to do in this case. We're solving for x. 5 times x, we divide, do the opposite. Okay, sometimes to figure that out, you cover up the other side. And what do I do to x? I divide. This cancels out, and we get the equation m over 5 equals x. And that's our answer. I would prefer you write x equals m over 5 that way, but that's our answer. What do we do to get x by itself? Take a look at the second one. Again, if I cover up the m, what would I do first? I would subtract 4. Here, I would subtract 4m. I'm trying to solve for the x, it says right here. This will be 0, and I will get 3x equals 7 minus 4m. I'm just going to go ahead and keep it this way. Okay. Then cover this up. Over here, we don't want to see this side. We want to see x. What would you do to solve for x? Well, that's times, so you do division. So we divide by 3. And I like to divide each one by 3. Okay? There is a reason you can do this way, and I think it makes sense. You could write one line. 3 does not go into 7, so leave it a fraction. 3 does not go into 4, so leave it as a fraction. And there's your equation. Sometimes people put one big line and a 3. Nah, that's kind of nice, but this has more usefulness in other areas. Another one similar. We're solving for, this time, for a. Solve for a. Here's a. So if I cover up this n a little bit, what would I do first to solve for a? I should add that 2, but in this case, it's 2n. Now be careful, don't put these together, they're not like terms. That does not have an n. So we have a positive 5a equals a negative 2 plus a 2n. Not like terms, so you can't do anything. Then we're solving for a. Divide 5. This will cancel. 5 does not go into 2 in either case, so a equals negative 2 over 5 plus 2 over 5n. Let's do one more. Solve for a again. So here's a. Now I've got a couple of things here, but this is very similar to the idea of writing 5a over 3, in which case when we solved that one, we multiplied both sides by the reciprocal. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to multiply by the reciprocal of this, trying to get a. So that means I want an n and a 5. I'm going to multiply n and a 5. See, this way 5 cancels 5 and n cancels n, and I'm left with a all by itself like I want to. And then what is negative 6 times n? Well, we write it that way, and then it's divided by 5. Doesn't simplify, so we're done. So there's a quick little short video here of just solving a literal equation, solving for another variable so that it balances out.